Support for this show comes from Wake Forest Baptist Health, the exclusive healthcare sponsor of the Martha Bassett Show. Wake Forest Baptist Health, dedicated to helping patients live healthy and active lives by providing the full spectrum of heart and vascular services. More at wakehealth.edu.
Hi, I'm Martha Bassett, and today we're airing our show from April 14th, 2018, featuring singer-songwriter Jim White. Also joining us was the young guitarist Presley Barker. Presley was only 13 when he first visited the show, and he's since become a regular guest. Joining me in the band was Fiona Burdett on cello and mandolin, Russell Kelly on electric guitar, Sarah Howell-Miller on percussion and keyboards, and Pat Lawrence, our announcer, on bass. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Martha Bassett Show, coming to you from the historic Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. The Martha Bassett Show features national artists, local talent, and the music of Martha Bassett. We have a great show for you this evening. Our featured guest is Jim White, a phenomenal singer-songwriter known for his Southern Gothic explorations into love, life, and the hereafter. Also on the show today, we are excited to have Presley Barker from Trap Hill, North Carolina. He's going to be singing and playing guitar for us. He can regularly be seen playing with Wayne Henderson, has performed on the Grand Ole Opry and at Merlefest. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big hand for our host, Martha Bassett.
I never was so lonely when I was alone. Never was so lonely when I was alone. Your presence reminds me that I'm on my own. Don't know what you're thinking, your eyes won't betray. Don't know what you're thinking, your eyes won't betray. Lying beside me 1,000,000 miles away. Show me you want me, mean it this time. Pick up your heart, boy, and leave me behind. I can't help but wonder, do you regret the day? Can't help but wonder, do you regret the day you made me your own and I kissed your sweet face? Kindness you show never comes with your touch. Kindness you show never comes with your touch. You know what I want, boy, just give me that much. Show me you want me, mean it this time. Pick up your heart, boy, and leave me behind. Blame you, darling, for telling the truth. Won't blame you, darling, for telling the truth. If you don't want me, then I don't want you. Tell me I'm wrong, dear, and ease my worried mind. Tell me I'm wrong, dear, and ease my worried mind. Give me back your loving or leave me behind. Show me you want me, mean it this time. Pick up your heart, boy, and leave me behind. Show me you want me, mean it this time. so much for being here tonight. It is wonderful to see you. I think this is the biggest audience that we've had so far.
That was a new fella on the stage in your band, I believe.
Yeah,
Who was
that was a
fella?
new fella. That was Presley Barker. Presley, come on back out here. So, Presley, you played at the Grand Ole Opry. What's the coolest gig that you've done lately? Is that it, or is there another one?
Well, I was so honored and blessed to be asked by Ricky Skaggs to come play the Grand Ole Opry, so I guess that's probably the most exciting thing that's happened for the past few weeks.
I would think
there.
so. Well, will you play one for us?
Oh, I'd love to do that.
All right.
This is an old Merle Haggard tune I like to do for you. It's called The Working Man Blues. Well, it's a big job to getting by with 9 kids and a wife. Oh, Lord, I've been a working man, working all my life. I keep on working. Along these old hands, I'll fit to you. Hey, hey. And I go home tired in the evening, sing a little bit of these working man blues. Think about leaving, like to do a little bumming around. I wanna throw my bills out the window, take a train to another town, but I go back to working. And I gotta buy my wife and the kids some brand new shoes. Yes, I have. And I go home tired in the evening, sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I keep my nose to the grindstone just about every day. I might get a little tired on the weekend after I draw my pay, but I go back to working. And I gotta buy my wife and the kids some brand new shoes. Yes, I have. Go home to the wife and the youngins and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Daddy was a working man like me. He never has to end a word for a line. There won't place I won't be, cause I've been a working. Along these old hands I'll fit to you. Hey, hey. And I pick my guitar in the evening and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Thank you, folks. Thank you.
Was guitar what you played first?
Well, I wanted to actually play the banjo first. That was my first love, was the banjo. But I fell in love with the guitar, so I'm real glad I got to pick it.
Right. And when did you start?
I started when I was 7 years old.
7. Were you motivated yourself? Were you like, I want to play music, or were other people playing around you and you just picked it up? Or was it something you went to mom or dad and said, I want a guitar or I want a banjo?
Yeah, that's what happened. I said, Mama, can you buy me a guitar or something like that? But I love the music and because all them fiddlers conventions around there, I love competing around there and just getting started around the musical heritage around the house and just hearing music all my life. I knew I wanted to play some kind of musical instrument. Mm-hmm. So the guitar was a real good fit, I think.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Well, I'm going to ask Miss Martha if she'd come out here and sing one with me. All right, thanks for coming out here.
Absolutely.
Singing this Doc Watson song. Well, we like to pay tribute to Doc Watson right here and do one of his tunes. This one right here is called Gonna Lay Down My Old Guitar. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar. I wish I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. Lord, I'm sick in this lonesome bed. And I'm sick in a lonesome bed. There's no one to hold my aching head. Lord, I'm sick in this lonesome bed. There's no one to cry for me, and I've wandered so far away. Don't you see? No, there's no one to cry for me. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar, and I wish I could tie it to my side and take it along with me. Telling this world goodbye, and I'm telling this world goodbye. I'm telling this world and my dear little girl, Lord, I'm to tell them all goodbye. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar. I'm gonna lay down my old guitar, and I wish I could tie it to my side and take it along with me.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported in part by Explore Elkin, a source of travel information for downtown Elkin, the Yadkin Valley, and beyond. Downtown Elkin features historic landmarks, Main Street shopping, and fine dining. More at exploreelkin.com or on Facebook.
Please welcome Jim White to the stage. Well, you're at the tail end of a 10-day tour, I hear.
10 days, 10 cities, 3,000 miles, not much sleep. Blue-collar tour is what we call it, blue-collar tour. But I'm thrilled to be here in your little oasis, your little creative oasis here. I find more and more that there's people like the people that put this theater together all over America that are giving back in really beautiful ways. How about a hand for the theater people? That's your heartbeat. That's your disco beat. You ready? The highway sun, if I blew away in a gust of wind, would you and your all come to my calling to catch me in the wings of my falling? We're going far beyond the spoken word, we're going far beyond get to where I'd hoped to be going, to find I have gone 1 mile astray. Would you lead me on to the land of my hoping, or whisper goodbye from a mile away? We're going far beyond the spoken word. We're going far beyond the spoken word. We're going far beyond the spoken word. We're going far beyond the spoken. And when I see with my eyes these highways beyond, I wish I could rise with the ease of a cloud, so high that my words would be just as shadows that chase as we run over these hills. We're going far beyond the spoken word. We're going far beyond the spoken word. We're going far beyond the spoken word. We're going far beyond the spoken word.
Jim White.
I call that African hillbilly music. It's a little bit of both. This is a song I wrote for my daughter. I had planned on kind of saving it until she was grown up to play it for her. She turned 16 about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I played it for her at a house concert, and everybody cried. And I thought, well, that's certainly something that I better make people do more often. Anyway, it's called Sweet Bird of Mystery, and just as a strange footnote, before I began the tour, one of my molars split in half, and I had emergency dental surgery the morning I was supposed to leave. And it's kind of prophetic when you hear the song, Sweet Bird of Mystery. By the time that you hear this, I'll be wearing store-bought teeth, mail-order shirts and cardigans, all the blessings of longevity, and well beyond the age of my will to see or be seen. There remain behind this record of my prayer for you today. I wish you good luck in the future, sweet bird of mystery. Fine summer breezes in your hair, a blue suitcase full of smiles for the miles of open road. Through it all and everything, may you always be sweet bird of mystery. I hold a snapshot of you, darling. Of course, here you're still quite young. You're not ready to present yourself to this big old bad old world. And oh, but my, I have to pinch myself at the beauty of your innocence. How could I let anything so wondrous slip right through my fingertips? I wish you good luck in the future, sweet bird of mystery. Fine summer breezes in your hair, a blue suitcase full of smiles for the miles of open road. Through it all and everything, may you always be my sweet bird of mystery. Don't you know the days of our lives are numbered? They're like leaves on a tree. But I will not give in to fretting about the cold of the coming winter. For in the far and lovely distance, I see you standing by the sea. You are my photograph of heaven. So darling, keep on smiling back at me. I wish you good luck in the future, sweet bird of mystery. Fine summer breezes in your hair, a blue suitcase full of smiles for the miles of open road. Through it all and everything, may you always be my sweet bird of mystery. When I always wrote music as therapy. I never wanted to be in front of people, because I tend to run away whenever there's any people around, and I've always been like that. And when David Byrne and his label contacted me, and I was 8 people had ever heard my music when they heard it. You know, close friends. I made a tape for a close friend. He gave it to his girlfriend. She gave it to Daniel Lanois' manager. Daniel Lanois' manager gave it to David Byrne. Maybe 10, 12 people. And so all of a sudden I'm sitting there talking to, one of the legendary musicians of our time, and he's saying, well, we'd like to sign you to a record deal, and do you want Singing Saw on your record? And I was like, I thought it was a practical joke at the time. But then they said, and if you make the record, you'll get to tour a lot. I was like, whoa, what? And he said, yeah, you'll tour a lot. And I said, I don't think I can do that. I said, let me go home and think about it. Because I really did not ever want to be doing what I was doing in the show, which is sitting in front of a lot of people staring at me. And I thought about it a lot, and I called my best friend at the time, who's still one of my best friends, and told him what was going on and said, that I think they want me to tour. And he said, well, call and find out how much they want you to tour. Maybe you can bear it if it's not too much. And I called the label and said, how much am I going to have to tour? Is it like 5 days a year or something like that? And he did what you did. He laughed real hard and said, it's going to be like 200 days a year. And I went, oh, yeah. I called my friend back and I said, no, they said 200 days a year and I can't do that. And he said, okay, wait just a second. Maybe you're not realizing something important. Do you think your songs will help anybody? Oh. And I said, no. And he said, you're wrong. So go do the 200 days. Playing guitars, the whole dang world is playing guitars. Friends come calling from near and far, every last one's toting them a playing guitar. Them guitars go. Them guitars, they go. Heaven, hell, or the wishing well, where souls bound is sure to tell. It sure is. When folks get to wondering who they are, they work it out banging on a playing guitar. And them guitars, they go. Yes, they go. As the pickers pick and the strummers strum, string goes twang and the body goes hum. Guitars remind you where you're from, be it South Alabama or Kingdom Come. Playing guitars, the whole dang world is playing guitars. Can't be much bothered with who you are when your fingertips dancing on a playing guitar. Them guitars, they go. Yes, they go. They play them in church, they play them in bars, they play them in the backseat of broke down cars. There's a handful of drummers drumming here and there, but folks playing guitar, now that's everywhere. Playing guitars, the whole dang world is playing guitars. From Skid Row up to the Walk of Stars, the in-crowd's got them all playing guitar. And them guitars go. Oh, yes, they go. Now some play fast, some play slow, some play loud and they put on a show. Across the whole wide world, it's all the same. Folks playing guitars is the name of the game. Playing guitars, the whole dang world is playing guitars. Then I look in the mirror and what do I see? Oh no! Oh no. I looked in the mirror, you know what I saw?
Oh no,
What'd you see?
Just like every dang where else I look, I see yet another guitar player staring right straight back at me.
It's intermission time here at the Reeves Theater in Elkin, North Carolina. The Martha Bassett Show is produced in collaboration with WFDD Public Radio.
The Martha Bassett Show makes its home at the Reeves Theater and Cafe, downtown Elkin's newly renovated landmark. Originally opened as an Art Deco movie theater in 1941, it was fully operational until 1973 and later reopened in 2018. While you can't catch our live show at the theater just yet, you can watch live-streamed concerts by the Reeves House Band and the Martha Bassett Show. Welcome back to the Martha Bassett Show. Remember, you can listen to and share all of our shows in podcast form through your favorite platform or on our website, marthabassettshow.com. Let's start off the second half of the evening with Martha doing one of her favorite things, leading a sing-along.
I love
to get people to sing with me, and you guys seem like you might be a singing audience. What do you think? This is a song that was requested a couple of months ago when I was singing for a group of military chaplains, and they said that this was their theme song. And anybody my age or older will know the words. For you youngins, just sit back and listen and enjoy it. So please sing with me on the choruses. And if you're a harmony singer, please, please, please sing out the harmony parts. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome, I could die. Here you go. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. That was beautiful. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now that they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, then close your eyes, and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me.
are clearly on a professional track. Has it been your goal to be a professional musician, or did you just kind of get to be really good and it happened?
Oh, well, I would really hope to be a professional musician someday, and
I think you're there.
No, well, I don't know about that, but I sure do love playing music and for people and just entertaining. It's one of my favorite things to do. I don't really get nervous that much. Just got a little nerve-wracked at the Grand Ole Opry, but
I don't blame you.
but other than that, not too nervous.
Had you met Ricky Skaggs before casually, I guess, and then he invited you and
Yes.
invited you to come on out?
I met him at a festival in Galax, Virginia,
Right.
called Houston Fest, and I met him at that festival, and Wayne Henderson introduced us to each other.
Was the Opry fun? I mean, what was it? Is it one of those where it's like bigger than you think it's going to be?
Gosh,
What
it's probably one of the biggest things I've ever done for sure. Being in there is just being just real humbling experience.
Oh,
for
I'm sure everybody's been on that stage. So what's it like playing with Wayne? Have you always known him for a long time? I mean, everybody kind of knows who he is.
Yeah, I met him at a fiddlers convention around here, and we got to be real good buddies, and I got to go up to his shop and started hanging out up there, and eventually he built me a beautiful guitar, and just got to be real good friends with him, and then we got to play a lot of shows together, and I really enjoy playing with Wayne. He's one of the best there is. So.
Yes, he is.
When you say you used to hang out at Wayne's, like, would you watch him make instruments and stuff like that, or mostly play? But you watched him do the whole thing.
Yeah, I watch him do the whole thing. He teaches me a tune about every time I go up there, and it's just such a great honor. And I help sand on the guitar sometimes if he needs a little extra help. But
Yeah,
I don't do much. But
I was wondering if he put you to work.
yeah, but I always enjoy going up there. It's one of my favorite places to go.
Did you have a hand at all in the guitar he was making for you? Like, did he have you do anything on it?
I did. I got to sand a little bit on the inside, around the sides, and got to pick out the wood and everything, and just got to watch the experience of him making the guitar. So that was just real cool. Hey, everybody. Well, like they said, my name is Presley Barker. I'm 13 years old. I'm from Trap Hill, North Carolina. And we got any Elvis Presley fans in the house tonight? Okay. That's always a good sign, you know. Well, I'm gonna do an old Elvis tune right here for it. It's called Mystery Train. Train, train, 16 coaches long. Train, train, 16 coaches long. Well, long black train took my baby and gone. Train I ride, rolling down the track. Train I ride, rolling down the track. Well, long black train won't be coming back. Mystery train rolling down the track. Mystery train rolling down the track. Well, long black train won't be coming back. Well, long black train won't be coming back.
The Martha Bassett Show is supported by G&B Energy, in operation since 1930 with 9 locations and a selection of awnings, gas lighting, and outdoor grills and appliances. More at gbenergy.com. Support for The Martha Bassett Show also comes from the Downtown Elkin Business Association. The Downtown Elkin Business Association helps promote the community through networking, nourishing businesses, and the downtown Elkin area. More at downtownelkin.com.
Let's see. This is my most popular song, and I found out an interesting factoid about it. When the record, it was on my first record, when it came out, the record company said, "Man, in Louisville they are playing that song 6 times a day, 7 times a day, and so you need to go to Louisville and thank them the next time you're touring in that area." So a couple weeks later, I was passing through and I went to this big fancy radio station. I told the receptionist who I was, and she said, "Oh, you're Jim White. Oh, the DJs love you. They love you. They love you." So she ran and she got the DJ Susan. Susan came out and she said, "Oh, you're Jim White. You wrote Still Waters." And I said, "Yes, I did. Thank you for playing it." She said, "It's 6 minutes and 36 seconds long," which is not quite what I was expecting. And I said, "Yes, it is." And she said, "I can put it on and walk to the bathroom and pee and come back, and it's still playing. All the other songs I have to run." And it's a dark, mystical song, and I could never, ever after that think of it as anything other than the pee song. Well, I was shacked up down in Mobile with a girl from New York City. She woke me up one night to tell me that we weren't alone. She said she saw the ghost of a woman staring at me. I told her not to worry, but in the morning when I woke up, she was gone. So I headed on to Florida, where I tangled with some sailors. And as I lay bloody on the wharf, I cursed the ship they sailed on. Wouldn't you know, 24 hours later, that ship sank into the ocean. Disappearing like some unwanted memory beneath the waves. I guess it's 'cause still waters run deep in me, 'cause I've got this crazy way. It's just a crazy way I'm swimming in still waters. La 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 la, still waters. La 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 la. And I was woke up just before dawn by an old man crying in the rain. He was drunk and he was lonely, and as he passed by he sang a hymn. And as I lay there listening, well, I almost joined him in that song. But instead I just held my peace and waited till that old man moved along. Then later on that day, about a quarter mile out of town, They found his body hanging in a grove of pines, swaying in the wind. And as he swung that rope, sang another hymn to Jesus. And this time, though I don't know why, I somehow felt inclined to sing along. I guess it's 'cause still waters run deep in me, 'cause I've got this crazy way. It's just a crazy way I'm swimming in still waters. La 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 la, still waters. La 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 la. And don't you know there's projects for the dead, and there are projects for the living. Though I must confess sometimes I get confused by that distinction. And I just throw myself into the arms of that which would betray me. I guess to see how far Providence will stoop down just to save me. And it's all because still waters run deep in me, 'cause I've got this crazy way. It's just a crazy way I'm swimming in still waters. La 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 la, still waters. La 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 la.
All right, well, I want to thank you so much again for coming out to the Reeves Theater tonight. Thank you for Martha and Pat and everybody here in her band for having me. Y'all give them a big old round of applause right here. And give yourself a big round of applause for being here tonight. Yeah, we like to do you one more song tonight. Well, to close out my portion of the little show tonight. But this one right here is called a Nashville Pickin'. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
You know, and there's lots of stories in my life. It seems to be a theme that returns over and over again, which is go to the edge and find redemption. Go to the edge and find redemption. It's happened over and over and over with me, you know, in my love life, in my career as an artist, in my family life. Go to the edge and find redemption. Some people, even I don't encourage you to go to the edge, but if you are driven there by the you know, fate and circumstance, don't expect that you're there just to languish. There are lessons at the edge, and if you keep aiming for higher ground, that can be the best place to find yourself, because that's where you start to really make the important decisions. I think that the whole world is being lifted by 1,000 little bubbles of art, or 1,000,000 little bubbles, or 10 million little bubbles. All over the world right now, this is happening. You know, in that Reeves Theater, it's blossoming everywhere, and you can't keep that kind of life force energy down, because creativity is, you know, artistic creativity is really just an echo of life force activity.
Bus stop rain, bust a power train, got a broke down 69 LTD. Hawk my tools to buy my brain a funeral wreath from the FDD. Billboards on the highway of life, counterfeit bills and the neon lights, stick shift and the sawdust streams. Showbiz show ain't what it seems. Little hipster doofus with a guitar and a coffin. I be copping his licks about ever so often, and I flip flop. I go the other way. I rip off the dude where the color girls say. Like a Lou Reed song, there you go. Get the whole dang world singing along, but me, I cut my teeth on the white lines of life's endless lonesome highway, taking stock in the horizon, shouting at every fool that come my way. I've been shouting, hey, you go my way, but ain't no one going my way. I've been shouting, hey, you go my way, but ain't a soul going my way, no sir. Downtown to the prison of shame, with the castaways of the Hollywood game, tricked out whores with invisible pain, cardboard people dancing in the rain. To the same old tune, circling like a vulture with the busted jukebox of the popular culture. If it ain't got a beat, they won't put you on the street. Heavy on the bass, light on the feet. I meet the street poets in the bummed out bars. I hum a single as I jingle down the walk of stars, with the geeks and the freaks and the crooks and the hookers, the burnouts, the last pressure cookers. Now these are my people, my church without a steeple. Though I never waste a tissue on an incidental issue, still I sympathize, cause I realize when I see the sorrow in their eyes. Now in the field of my mind, I'm plowing the topsoil of my memory, digging up bones and skeletons, rusty relics from my past. Gotta put a new shine on the twist of time, redefine this old cemetery, clear out the weeds, sow new seeds. Sure I'm scared, but still I'm gonna carry on, cause never did a body find their way home without showing first. Firm as a stone, the conviction, the strength, the courage that it takes to make a journey start. For you got to be true, you got to be strong, especially when the long road home leads smack through the smoking ruins of your broken heart. And I know, cause I cut my teeth on the white lines of life's endless lonesome highway, taking stock in the horizon, shouting at every fool that come my way. I've been shouting, hey, you go my way, but ain't no one going my way. I've been shouting, hey, you go my way, but ain't a soul going my way, no sir. I've been shouting, hey, I've been shouting, hey,
Good night. How about a hand for Martha and Pat putting this big show together?
Let's have a hand for this guy, Presley Barker. All right. Martha Bassett, our fearless leader. And one more round of applause for Jim White. Thank you all very much.
And the band. Hey, hey.
That's our show for today, folks. Thanks to all the musicians for sharing your music. This show was produced by Pat Lawrence with assistance from the Reeves Theater. Our background music today was provided by Russell Kelly.
And as always, a special thanks to our home, the historic Reeves Theater and Cafe in Elkin, North Carolina, a home for music in the heart of the foothills. You can follow the entire Reeves Theater calendar at reevestheater.com and also on Facebook.
A big thanks to the band tonight, Sarah Howell Miller, Fiona Burdett, Russell Kelly, and Pat Lawrence.
And all the folks on the technical staff, Jeff Irving, Russell McCumber, with help from Corey Myers, Anna Leonard, and Erica Frazier. And thanks to Wake Forest Baptist Health, an academic medical center whose physicians and researchers are working to invent tomorrow's treatments today. More at wakehealth.edu.
Thanks for listening to our show. Remember, you can follow the entire schedule, listen to our past radio shows, and subscribe to our podcast at marthabassettshow.com. Until next week, take good care of yourselves and each other.